Hello. Sorry, it's been over a year since the last time I did one of these. Had a lot going on. I finally got married to the British guy from my other video. You've seen him. I'm now pregnant with my first kid, so yay. And my mom had a heart transplant, which you guys have seen her in my videos. She's doing well. She's had a few ups and downs, not from the transplant itself, but from other little complications that have come about. But she's doing really well. So, yay, new heart, new life. And now she gets to be here for her 5th grandchild. So, that's awesome. So I know the last one I did was also a UK box, but because of the fact that my husband has been living in America for a year, I thought we can do this one again because we both miss a little taste of England and really miss a lot of things of home. If some people who are watching this don't know, I do live in South Florida, so today is the first sunny day we've had in about 4 days, so we're very happy. It's been feeling a little like England with all the cloudiness, but we're doing okay. So, as a lot of you guys know, I do like to start off with my savory stuff because it's easier just to get into eating savory versus sweets because that's just how I am. But yeah. I mean, I hope everyone's doing okay during this quarantine time. I know it's a lot to handle. Definitely thank you to every hospital and nurse and doctor out there for being strong and being on the front line and taking care of anyone who's been sick. My condolences go out to everyone who's lost someone during this. Losing anyone, period, is hard, but I know with a virus that we're not equipped to handle, like the flu, I understand that it's probably difficult for you. And thank you to every essential worker that's been out there, everyone who works for Walmart, Target, all of our grocery stores. A lot of you have great patience and you've rocked through this. I've encountered a few nasty customer service people. As a person in customer service, I know that it is hard, and I am considered essential worker for my job. So I know that it is hard to try to keep a smile on, but we're there to try to keep some form of normalcy to our customers, and it helps a little bit if you keep some form of normalcy and just try to smile a little bit more. I know it's hard. You know, we all still get up, us who essential workers, we still get up and we still go to our jobs and we try our best. So thanks to everyone who's still trying to keep this country going and all that. So jumping right into it, there are some things that I remember that were in last year's box, and there's some things that I don't remember, and there are some things that are definitely new to this year's box. So, starting with the first one, which anyone from England knows the brand Hula Hoops. It's actually one of my favorite crisp out there, which I don't even think it should be considered a crisp because it's not like a regular potato chip. So, but I absolutely love Hula Hoops. My mom's addicted to them too. So every time I go to a British grocery store here in South Florida, it helps to have some form of normalcy from England. But these, according to my husband, I'm sorry, England, he said it. He's from London, so you can blame him. But he's considered their Bobo brand of Hula Hoops. But I don't know. I've never had them. They're a chili and lemon flavor, which is different because I'm used to chili and lime. So we'll see how they taste. They smell good. I mean, also, you know, being pregnant, a lot of my tastes have changed in the last, I don't know, honey, how much am I? 18 weeks. Sorry, my husband's sitting here. He's just playing Assassin's Creed. This is the funny part. He's playing Assassin's Creed, the American Revolution, as a person killing redcoats. So it's a bit ironic and hilarious at times. Anyways, so they actually smell really good. So let's give them a shot. Ooh, they've got a nice kick to them. Those are really good. Honey, you may say these are Bobo brand, but I want to eat these when we go back in England. Those are really good. Definitely like those. It's not the same texture as hula hoops, because hula hoops have more of a stronger crunch to them. Those are really good. Ooh. All right. So I know Mackey's is a big brand over there because I've experienced that with every time from the last box. The last box actually was like covered with nothing but Mackey chips. So I think this flavor was in the last one. I don't remember, but this one's Mackey's honey and mustard, which should be really good because, I mean, what can go wrong with honey and mustard? I mean, it should taste just like regular honey mustard, right? But it's from Scotland, so and it knew. Maybe we can trust the Scots. I have an interesting smell. Not honey or mustard, but these are like straight up mustardy. There's like no, there's very little sweetness to it. It's like very subtle. If I was having a cheeseburger, I'd put those on it just to avoid putting more mustard on my burger, because that's what it tasted like. Well, it's still good. Alright, so there's gonna be 2 crisps I'm gonna do right now just to get them out of the way, and then my husband can eat them because he loves them. I don't, and they were both in the last box. If you've never watched my other video, I'm still gonna eat them anyways. I'm not a fan of these 2 flavors because, I mean, maybe I could be, you know, like I said, my tastes have changed since being pregnant, but we'll see. So I'm gonna do this one first because it's probably the worst one out of all of them, in my opinion, but it's Johnny's Pickled Onion Rings. They remind me a lot of the, what are they called again, hun? Monster Munch?
Yes.
Monster Munch. They're like these little, they look like little onion rings, but with also little fingers on them. It's just weird, but it's still pickled onion, and it's sour and vinegar, and I don't like vinegar. Okay, that hasn't changed. I really still don't like vinegar. They look like Funyuns. They really do. They look like mini Funyuns. Oh, my husband's giving me his water. Such a wonderful husband. Nope, that is still the same. That tastes nasty. He wasted no time to eat. I love him. He's so sweet. Okay. Alright, that's out of the way. Now, the next one, which I probably said in my last video that they tasted okay, and then like the next day I took them to work and I started eating them, and the more I kept eating them repeatedly, the more they just didn't taste nice to me. So they're actually Twirls prawn cocktail flavored, which means that this is not just normal shrimp flavored chips. This is supposed to be shrimp with cocktail sauce. So that's just weird. I also apologize. I'm extremely gassy from the pregnancy, so that has not changed. That's gotten worse through the weeks of being pregnant. It's just, at least I'm burping. I hear that you can get a little gassy at the other end being pregnant, so I'm glad I haven't got there yet, but okay. It smells like cocktail sauce with a little bit of fishiness undertone. So I grabbed the one with the most seasoning on it on top, just so I can get the full flavor of it. Yeah, nope. Here you go, babe. Have a taste of home. Did you just mix them? Oh. I thought he was mixing them. Alrighty. So there's a new brand in the box. 2 new brands. I don't even know which one I should start with first. I think I'm going to start with the one that sounds gross the most. Again, it has vinegar in it, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. But it's a new brand that's in the box. It's a very popular, according to my husband, it's a very popular pub crisp. So, that's cool. You know, if I'm ever sitting in a pub and I decide and I'm hungry. But this brand is called Kent. And this flavor is oyster and vinegar. That seems very odd because I normally put cocktail sauce and lemon juice on my oysters. So, there's no offense, UK, but that's just weird to put vinegar on oysters. But my husband's nodding in agreement. I mean, I know you guys put vinegar on your fish and chips, but on your oysters, that's just a bit of a stretch. You don't like oysters, really?
Don't like them. Nope.
Okay.
Tried them. Don't like them.
Okay. Have you tried them fried before?
No.
Maybe you might like them fried.
Maybe.
Okay, so this actually doesn't have much of a vinegar smell like the pickled onion, so which is great. So I'm just gonna grab a small one just in case that it's too vinegary as taste goes, because I don't even like salt and vinegar chips. I don't even eat them here in America, so. Definitely no oyster taste. It just tastes like straight up vinegar chips. Here, honey, try that one.
I don't like oysters.
Okay. Yeah, that's a no. I'll give it to my dad. He eats anything. I'm sorry, I got lipstick all over your cup, honey.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I consider my dad like that commercial back in the, I think the 70s or 80s of Life cereal. Mikey likes it. And that's my dad. He pretty much eats anything. So the next one is also from Kent. It's called Ashmore Cheese and Onion. Now, I love anything that's cheese and onion, which is weird because I'm not a huge onion fan, but anything that's like sour cream and chives, cheese and onion, I do. I don't know why. It's just, to me, it tastes good as a combination. Ooh, it smells very cheesy. And if you actually, like, inside the bag, there's, like, almost, like, it looks like Parmesan cheese is stuck to the bag. But it smells very cheesy. It doesn't even smell like there's any onion to it, so. That's what it tastes like. A bit of a Parmesan cheese taste. I've never actually heard of Ashmore cheese, so I'm guessing this is a cheese that's made in England, because I've never heard of it, so that's actually really good. Okay. So the next one, my husband made a joke when I read it to him, because he knows I'm a huge Gordon Ramsay fan. And, oh, sorry, I'm like shedding. but this one's from Wales. And so my husband made this joke because of the fact that the flavor is lamb and mint, which I know is a huge thing in England for to put together. I've never actually made a mint sauce to go with my lamb. I normally just season it up and eat it with just mashed potatoes and gravy. But my husband made a joke. He's like, "Where's the lamb sauce?" So, which usually there's a few curse words in there coming from Gordon Ramsay. So, if someone does get this to Gordon Ramsay, I love you as a chef. You are fantastic. I watch your is it on Instagram? Your Instagram videos, your 10-minute meals. They're to see you do it and watch your kids be part of it is amazing. And little Oscar is adorable. So, anyways, so this is lamb and mint. Doesn't smell like mint and it doesn't smell like lamb. Now, I'm not a fan of meat flavored crisp from England. Can ask my husband. I've tried some over there. The very first one I tried was a roasted chicken Pringle, made from Pringles, and it was gross and it smelled horrible. But my husband loves them to death, so whatever makes him happy. But I'm just gonna dive right in, and he's such a dork. Yep. I still don't like meat flavored crisp. There you go, honey. That was actually gross. Because in my opinion, it doesn't come across the same. Like, he says that the roasted chicken tastes like if you roast a chicken. I don't see it. That's just me. So, finally finished all the savory stuff, and we're going to move into the sweets. This definitely was not in last year's box. I think Walker's might have... No, I don't think it was Walker's. Where's the other one? Is it Walker's that makes the sweets?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Walker's. I think Walker's had a few cookie options in last year's box, but this year they don't. So a lot of everything that I'm about to try is new. So we're gonna give it a shot. I'm not a huge shortbread cookie by itself, but I love Jammy Dodgers. I love Jammy Dodgers, but it's with jam, so it's just like it's not just a straight up plain shortbread cookie. No offense, England, but I think shortbread cookies, in my opinion, by themselves, it's a very bland cookie, but everyone is entitled to their own opinion. And it smells good. I mean, it definitely smells really nice, like a fresh homemade cookie. Shortbread cookies tend to be crumbly, which shows in the bag because there's like crumbs all over the bottom of this one. So yeah, I knew what it was. It was a plain cookie, not even vanilla-y. It's just it's a dry cookie. So next one, actually this is a whole new brand to the set, which I've never heard of. Have you ever heard of this one, honey? The Grandma Wilds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I've never heard of this one. My husband has. He thinks I'm going to like the toffee one, because I like toffee. So, we'll see. I'm going to start with the Oatly. There's an Oatly cookie. That's what it's called. Oatly. So, I'm going to start with the Oatly cookie. See how that tastes. Probably just an oatmeal cookie. Oh, look at that. It looks exactly like an oatmeal cookie. Just straight up oatmeal. There you go. Does not smell like an oatmeal cookie though. Does not even smell appealing at all. Nope. So I'm sorry, Grandma Wiles. That is. Well, don't forget, Dad's gotta try some of this stuff too. No, we didn't have in the last box.
This is the one that you was eating?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. Oh no. I hope the fruit and lemon tastes better. Honey, I'm about to drink all your water. Okay. Alright. Oh wow, this one just crumbled. So I'm guessing this was a shortbread cookie with lemon in. That doesn't even smell like lemon. It smells different. You laugh at me every time. Alright, I don't even see fruit in here. Maybe because my cookie's all broken. Yeah, I don't even see fruit. So I'm just going to take this small piece and... It's got a very subtle hint of lemon. It's not like overpowering, which in my dad's case is a bad thing because my dad loves lemon. I'm actually making him a lemon meringue pie for his birthday, so which is next week. So, all right. And the last one from Miss Grandma Wilds is a toffee flapjack with delicious toffee flavored topping. It looks like a little of a dense cake. So, we'll see. In America, we call flapjacks pancakes, so it's just a little weird to see it on a cake. Oat bar with toffee topping. That's what it says in the back. Made in the United Kingdom. Yeah. So. It smells like straight up toffee. Just straight up. There's no oat smell to it. There's nothing. It's just straight up toffee. So, yeah, it's a nice little cakey here, and it's got a nice little hard toffee topping. Let's just take a little piece off. I've had a lot of toffee in my life, but I have to say this is the most overly sweet toffee I've ever had in my life. That is... And I like sweets. That's just... Whew. That's sweet. Alright. So... I know Walker's gave us a toffee last time, but I don't think they gave us a Brazilian nut, so here's a toffee Brazilian nut from Walker's, and I'm gonna try it. I think I remember I had to bang this on the seal, on the windowsill, because it's so, like, oh my god, what's the words? It's tough. I don't want to say tough. Tough seems like it's bad.
Solid.
Solid. There we go. That's why I keep them around sometimes. And it's just, look at this. Alright, you guys have to see this. Like, it's all solidified on this side. It's completely flat. But on this side, it's like they have it all separated. So it looks like they just had this container just laying there. They covered a few little, spots with some nuts in it, and then just like poured the toffee right over it. That's, in my opinion, that's a little lazy, but no, I can't even get any out. This plastic is like stuck. All right, here we go. Alright, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna bite into it. Oh, wow. Okay. I will say this. This is how you know it's good toffee, is when it strings up like this. If your toffee does not do that, you have bad toffee. I will say that. Never had Brazil nut before, but this is actually not that bad. It's pretty good. So, I actually was really good. I eat more of these Bobo hula hoops. That's what my husband calls them. I don't know, because they're not actually hula hoop brand. Obviously, I mean they don't taste anything like hula hoops. Yeah, that's them, honey. But they got a kick to them, aren't they? So definitely a nice little palate cleaner too. Alright, so I've never actually heard of this brand or sadly this city. And I feel very uneducated as a person who loves England. And I feel very bad. But then again, I don't know every city in the United States. So you can't feel that bad. So these are Bristow's of Devon Fudge Clotted Cream. Now my husband seems to think that I will like these. I'm not a fan of clotted cream because I've actually had it. So, what was it? I think last year for my birthday. Yeah, last year for my birthday, my mom took me to this English tea house that I found in West Palm Beach, and it actually was really nice. It was very beautiful, and I took my niece with me, and we all sat down, and we had our own little 3-tier. No, that was a table share. So we had a table share of a 3-tier treats, and then we had scones and sandwiches and little cakes. It was really nice, and we all had our own pot of tea, which is great because it came out like they do in England. Like if you don't use a electric kettle or a stovetop kettle, you pour it into a teapot, and then you wrap it with some form of like cloth, and that's how all of our teapots came out. It was really nice. So they actually have a name.
Yes, they call it tea cozy.
They're called tea koozies. I didn't know that. I did not know that. See, he's good for something sometimes. So, yeah. So toffee clotted cream, and then that literally just fell right out of the wrapper. Okay. Sorry, not toffee. Fudge. It tastes like a toffee fudge. It doesn't taste like clotted cream at all. At least the clotted cream I had at the tea house. So, alright. Oh, babe, did you want to try the shortbread cookie that I had?
Sure. Try a piece.
That's the one I took a bite out of. I like to give my dad some of these too because, first off, judging by the sign, if you've never actually ordered one, each sign comes the size of the box. This size is the Super Yum box, which you get 20 different treats. That's a lot. So, wow. Oh, fun fact. Did not even know this. The UK's most popular paid attraction is the London Eye, which attracts 3.75 million people a year. And that's still one thing I have not done yet. I've been to the Tower Bridge, Tower of London. Been to the Globe Theatre, St. Paul's Cathedral. I haven't gone in Buckingham Palace, but I've been right outside of it a couple of times. What else have we done? been outside of Parliament and Big Ben. Went inside Westminster Abbey. That's really pretty. If you have not done that, do that. Westminster Abbey is very beautiful. And don't be Westminster crabby about it. Sorry, huge Friends fan, so when they did the London trip of Friends, it was pretty funny. So, man, you're Westminster crabby. By far the best Abbey I've ever been to. Sorry, Joey has some of the best lines in the show, so I can't turn it down, especially when you have opportunities like that. Anyways, so Chewy Bonbons was in the last box. So they gave us actually 2 flavors, but then again, I actually did have the big box. So my last box only came with the rhubarb custard, which doesn't really taste a whole lot like rhubarb. To me, it tastes more raspberry and lemony, so that's why I enjoyed eating these so much. But we have this new flavor, strawberry milkshake. I don't know if it's new to the UK, but it's definitely new for me, and I'm definitely going to enjoy eating this, or try to, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. I'm using little scissors to open it because these bags never open the way I want them to, so it's just easier to cut it open. So I told my husband he wasn't going to have the rhubarb custard ones because I actually love them, so he wants these if I don't like them. They smell like strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh my god. These taste like strawberry Laffy Taffy. Not Laffy Taffies, Now and Laters. You can have some. Stop pouting here. But they taste like candy that we have. I don't know if they're across the country. I don't know if anyone's ever actually had a Now and Later, but these taste just like strawberry Now and Laters. Oh, so good. Now the rhubarb and custard. Hopefully my taste is still the same on them. If not, I'm going to be really sad at my son. I still smell the same, so we'll see. It's hard to narrow down the taste, but it definitely don't taste like rhubarb. Rhubarb is just it's a very powerful taste. And that's very subtle and soft. So, this one's also a new brand. Well, the brand's not new, Walker's. But the flavor, okay. So this is the one I actually had a whack last time. Then last time Walker's only gave just a regular English toffee. This time they gave a yummy banana toffee. According to my husband, it's supposed to taste like a banoffee pie. This will be the closest I get to a banoffee pie since I haven't had one yet. So I don't know why it's telling me to whack because this thing's already loose as it. Like I can like mold this like clay. So, let's open and get a bite. Has a little bit of a banana smell to it. Okay. See? I'll go ahead. That's a good toffee. If I can do this. It tastes just like a banana Laffy Taffy. If I can get a package of those, forget about it. Alright. I will, you know that. Okay. So we're on to the candy. I will say this about England, and I'll say it in front of my husband because I'm not afraid to say anything. This country's crazy about toffee. I will say that. Have you actually had a banoffee pie?
Yep.
How come you've never got me one?
Oh.
Knowing that I love banana and toffee. I guess it's the first thing I'll get the next time I go home. Home. I call England home too because his family lives there. So it's a second home. Just like this is his second home. Right, babe?
It is.
Okay. So, again, more walkers. Which I find funny because I've been to like 3 different grocery stores in England and little convenience stores. Never seen walkers anywhere. So, don't know how popular this brand really is if I've never seen it. And I've only been a little bit out of central London. So, my husband lives up near the Tottenham Hotspurs. So, yes, he's a huge Hotspurs fan. So, not now after the new management, but anyways, so more toffee. Because who doesn't love caramel? Ooh, that's more of a coffee toffee. Yeah, that tastes like coffee. But I need to be careful how much caffeine I have. Ooh, that is strong, babe. What is that? That's not normal toffee. Oh my god, where is that? Because I gotta, what the heck? Oh my god, it's toffee made with black molasses. And it's not just for Halloween, it's also for Guy Fawkes night too. Wow. This November 5th celebrates the of a 1605 assassination attempt on King James. Today, locals celebrate with fireworks, bonfires, cheery songs, and Trinical toffee. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. Black molasses. That's rough. Because I use molasses in cooking, especially when you make gingerbread. And my gingerbread does not taste like that, so. Alright. So the next one is going to be these creamsicles, which they look like creamsicles, okay? Orange and white. But they're actually Buck's Fizz Chews, which is a fizzy orange and champagne chew. So, we shall see. So basically, orange and champagne, it's a mimosa and a candy. Tastes more like an orange. Here, babe. not much of a champagne taste. But I will say that there's two things that I'm happy that are not in this box, which will probably upset my husband. Jaffa cakes and the wagon wheels. I don't know what's England's obsession with covering orange and chocolate together, because I don't even eat them in my quality streets either. Just orange and chocolate don't belong together. And the wagon wheels I thought would be good from the last year's box because of they look like moon pies. You know, marshmallow cracker covered in chocolate. But theirs was different and it just didn't taste the same. And to me in my head, I built it up so much in my head that it was supposed to be a moon pie, and it wasn't a moon pie. So the next one is this little green one. The green one confuses me because it's two things that I love. I wouldn't say the most, but two things I love in food stuff. And it's lime and chocolate. But in no universe do they actually physically belong together. So doesn't even smell like lime. So that's even disappointing as someone who likes lime. My hair is like all over the place today, guys. I am so sorry. I feel like I look like a hot mess. And my husband laughs at me. That's great. Okay. Definitely lime. Tastes great, but now I gotta get to the chocolate part. And it's a hard candy, so I gotta bite into this. Ah. Okay. So we're just gonna make a mess all over my bed. Doesn't matter, my husband's doing laundry tomorrow. So this is how they put the chocolate in there. And it's so solid, it looks like turd covered in green stuff. But there's not even a whole lot of chocolate that you barely even notice. Like, if you take it out, yeah, you taste the chocolate. But I'm pretty sure if I ate this all together, I don't think I would have noticed it. Breaking apart like that, probably not a great idea, because tasting it separately does not taste good, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure if I ate it all together, it'd be fine. Alright, the last one I wanted to say for last because the way my husband described it to me confused me at the same time. So it's called Sherbet Lemons, which looks like little lemon hard candies, just something normal that we would sell in the US. But their sherbet has a different meaning than ours. Ours is not a very yummy, smooth, creamy ice cream. It actually has on the inside. Okay, I thought it was moving. On the inside, there is a fizzy powder that gives you a fizzy taste when you eat this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared because I've never eaten candy with fizzy stuff inside. Like, it's usually just, the only fizzy candy I eat is Pop Rocks, and that's just straight up, like, that's all it is, just fizzy powder, that's it. It's not hidden in anything. And he's laughing at me, so. Doesn't smell like lemon, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste like lemon. Not a very strong lemon taste. But let's bite into it and see what happens. Stop laughing at me.
No.
Ow. It's not working. I'm trying not to break my teeth. I already have issues with my teeth as it is. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it was. Did you finish the game already?
Lord, I've been playing it for a few days.
This man's gone through 3 Assassin's Creed since he's been here. Well, since he's gotten my sister's Xbox to borrow. 5?
Mhm.
Gone through 5?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I've only been seeing 3. Well, that's everything. The lemon actually was a little disappointing.
Mm.
I thought there'd be more of a fizzy kick to it, and there was nothing fizzy about it, which is sad. But I definitely will say, I love the cover of this book. It's just literally at home written all over it. But I will say, that and that is pretty accurate. Because most people don't realize they're actually right across the river from each other. But if you ever see the London Eye filmed right next to the Tower Bridge, inaccurate. People stop calling the Tower Bridge the London Bridge. The London Bridge is one bridge over. It's small, there's nothing fancy about it. It's whatever. But they have they added new interesting things to it. Like they got these cute little quizzes back here. This one is to match up the celebrity with the book they did, the actor who played in that movie, and what was the last one? Oh, the character in that movie and the actor who played in that movie. So far I got 2 right, which were not that hard. So, for example, William Shakespeare did Midsummer's Night's Dream, which actually I could not finish the rest of that. I'm still trying to figure that out. But J.K. Rowling, which is very easy because anyone who's seen Harry Potter knows how to match that up. So J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, which is a character, and then it was played by Emma Watson. So, my husband will correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but J.R.R. Tolkien is the author of Lord of the Rings, right? J.R.R. Tolkien, or Tolkien. He's the author of Lord of the Rings. I think he is. Because I know Jane Austen is the author of Pride and Prejudice, which is Elizabeth Bennet, which was played by Keira Knightley. I think she's done 2 of her movies. But anyways, definitely want to have to give a big shout out to my friend Greg, who, oh, I was right. God, I'm a little nerdy. Yes, give a shout out to my best friend Greg, who made this possible. This was actually a belated birthday present from him for me. So I'm actually very happy and very satisfied because, as we can tell, I love England. So I guess that's it. I hope everyone, again, you guys enjoy yourselves and try to be safe. Don't take things too seriously. Enjoy the time that you have with your family. Because I know once everyone's states start opening back up. Sorry, can't even seal my mouth. People are you're gonna go back to work, and you're gonna love the time that you're gonna be at work because you're away from your kids because they're not suffocating you. But eventually, you'll miss being at home with your family. So enjoy the time that you have. Unfortunately, I've not experienced that being an essential worker, but it is nice to come home from work and have my husband here and my dad and my mom will be back out of the hospital hopefully again tomorrow. Just in advance, anyone who said, comments on my mom, thank you in advance, because it's definitely been hard the last year, because we're coming up to a year of her heart surgery, and we're coming up to a year of our anniversary of finally being married. And any guesses on when the baby's due? I'll just tell you now, it's in October. When we're still not 100% sure, because my husband thinks he'll come early and I think he'll come a little bit late, but we'll see. So bye everyone, be safe, enjoy life.